And now, ladies and gentlemen,
this is Snowman in the Morning.
Oh, yeah.
Montana looking, throwing in the end zone. Caught it! Dwight Clark!
Rice has just set a Super Bowl record with 12 catches. He's in motion. Montana, touchdown, John Taylor. John Taylor, who said, do you believe it?
Nope, but it happened. And so is this. Now it's time for our Super Wildcard Weekend preview, and we're going to start in Cincinnati. Wasn't able to make the graphics, so you're just going to see the normal ones pop up. Raiders, Bengals, 4:30 Saturday in the Queen City. I don't know. You got the Raiders who miraculously made the playoffs on a walk-off field goal, which sounded like this.
2 seconds on the clock. The Raiders are going to the playoffs. And Daniel Carlson is on to put a little frosting on the cake. A little 47-yarder. Jackpot, baby! Let's go to Cincinnati! Yeah, baby!
The legendary Brent Musburger on the call for the Raiders radio network. First of all, I'm so happy for Brent Musburger. He's calling a playoff game for the Raiders. I'm happy for them from the depths of despair to a playoff berth. Now you have to earn your keep as they go to Cincinnati in the jungle to face the Bengals. That's a 4:30 kick. The obvious matchup, Derek Carr versus Joe Burrow. Cole, I give you the floor.
You know, it's exciting to see the Raiders actually be in the playoffs, considering that they basically had to play a playoff type of atmosphere and mindset leading up to here because they needed to win in Indy, and of course they needed to win in the final regular season game of the year
With the Chargers.
to even qualify against Chargers to qualify. And thank you, Brandon Staley, for helping the Raiders do that with your stupid call.
You stupid idiot. And great video, by the way, yesterday on that.
Thank you, sir.
That's all I have to say. Because you said everything I've wanted to about Brandon Staley. Brandon Staley thinks he's Eric Coryell. Oh, did I say that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Brandon
it's only
Staley.
on the defensive end. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
Go on,
it's
please.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But I credit the Raiders. I seriously do. Because they could have folded the tent. Dealing with a bigot head coach. Dealing with a wide receiver that drove 156 miles an hour drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And dealing with 2 defensive backs.
Yeah.
Getting in trouble with the law.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All of that could have derailed this team, and yet they're sitting with a 10-7 record.
Yep.
About to travel to northern Kentucky and drive across the Ohio River.
Yep.
They are a study in perseverance, and I really do, and I'm not a Raiders fan. I just have to give them the props.
Mm-hmm.
Just to have them get this far is admirable. And I really like this team from the standpoint of some of its parts.
Yeah.
I mean, David Carr. I mean, yeah, he led the Raiders 5 years ago to the playoffs, but he was injured and didn't play. So this is now his first official start as an NFL player.
Yep.
And so he gets a chance to now show what he can do in the playoffs, and he's been wanting to do this for the last 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
You have Josh Jacobs, who is a wonderful running back. I love his motor.
Yeah.
I love how he goes. I love how he rolls.
Oh, yeah.
That offensive line is starting to impress me because I did not think they had what it took, but it looks like they do.
They're starting to come together at the right time, it seems like.
They are.
They're starting to come together at the right time.
Mm-hmm. And what can I say about Max Crosby? What can I say about him? I mean, it's like when a quarterback when a quarterback gets the snap, it's like that dude lives in the backfield.
Yep.
It's like every time I see any quarterback drops back, about 2-3 seconds later, guaranteed number 98 is right there.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, how are you getting these jumps on your opposing offensive lineman? I don't know what he does, but he.
And I got a comparison. Speaking of 98, Grant Wistrom, longtime in for the Rams, had the same kind of motor.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And he is the ultimate reason defensively why they're able to do what they do.
Exactly.
And I'm just in awe of how this team has just taken whatever trauma they've had, they have channeled it and put it on the field, and they play for one another. So I give the Raiders props.
Yeah.
The Bengals, on the other hand, they are 1 year ahead of time. They're 1 year ahead of schedule. I did not think that they would be here now.
Right.
If you were to tell me in 2021 they would be the AFC North champs, I would have laughed, because I thought maybe 2023, but not 2021. I could see them like knocking on the door, like basically where the Dolphins and the Ravens ended up being. I saw them being like that.
Yeah.
But this team has taken after the lead of Joe Burrow. 2nd year in the league, and that man is a leader of men already. All I have to say about that is I tip the cap to the young man, because he is the key to that offense. He's the key to that offense. He's the key to that team. They run beautifully because of him. And because of it, Joe Mixon now has had a new lease on life.
Yes.
And he's doing this with an offensive line that is
porous. Let's just say it, porous.
Yeah. I was wanting to find another word than porous, but porous works perfectly.
It's porous, man.
Yeah. He's doing this with a bad offensive line. Burrow's also doing this with an offensive line that's bad. And they still are getting their yards.
Yes.
They still are getting down the field.
Yep.
And basically, the philosophy of the Bengals is big plays. If they can get the big plays, the more big plays they get on you, the worse it is for the opponent, because that is where they feed. They feed off of that. And if you don't believe me, just look at Jamar Chase. And if you don't believe me, just look at Jamar Chase in the game they played at home against the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Because it was basically the Burrow to Chase connection that single-handedly had the Chiefs be not the number 1 seed, but the number 2 seed. So you're looking at a team where, offensively, I think they're getting in rhythm, and because of that, the others, Higgins and Boyd and good Lord, the tight end is escaping me. The tight end's name is escaping me. But you have the skill position players who they are now taking after this lead that Burrow is set, and Chase is taking the ball and running with it. And they're running with him. Defensively, I think the Bengals can be had, but when they actually feel the confidence that the offense gives them, they see the play better. And I like the feel. I like the flow of the team. And we're going to be seeing a really good game. I think the game they played in Las Vegas is not really indicative of what these two teams could put on the field.
Right.
But I think now there are no distractions. I think both teams know who they are now, and I think both teams want to put their best foot forward. So I think we're going to really be seeing a game. And to me, I think this is the most intriguing matchup of all 6.
And I know you said it during the time we have Courtney Harden on, but let's make our picks official again. You first.
Okay. Look, I love the Raiders a lot. And I think they have the makings of a really good team. And normally when you see teams struggle like this and persevere and overcome, it normally sets them off for a really good run further down the line.
Right.
I don't believe it's going to be the case here, because I really do believe the Bengals basically playing with house money.
Yeah.
I mean, they're playing with confidence. Vegas seems to believe in them, and I think a lot of people in the NFL believe in them.
Yeah.
And so do I.
There's quite a few teams in the playoffs that you're playing with house money, and I think we both agree. I'm going with the Bengals.
Yeah.
Going with the Bengals.
Yeah.
Going with the Bengals at home. The Bengals just have too many weapons on offense. Way too many.
And the Raiders can't stop them all.
Right.
Yeah,
They won't be. They will not be able to stop them all. So if you're picking along with us, we hope you do. You can text the show 919-247-3622 as we break these games down. Both of us are picking the Bengals, and I think both of us are laying the points, aren't we? I think I am.
Yeah, I'd lay them.
I'll lay the points as well. I don't think the Raiders can stop the Bengals. If it gets into a track meet, forget it. If the Raiders can slow the game down to a crawl, then they have a shot. They even have a shot at walking off. They did that against Cleveland. They slowed the game. They slowed the Browns down. I don't know if they'll be able to slow down the Bengals as well as they're playing.
I agree.
So both of us are taking the Bengals, and both of us are going to. We're going to lay the points. We'll go to Saturday night's game and have some more football talk. And believe me, we got a lot of it after this.
Everyone knows what kindergarten is, but have you heard of kindergarten